It was a warm June day in the hospital. Dr. Kotchenberger had not forgotten them backwood biddies, and he was very busy educating his colleagues. It was a relatively calm day in the hospital, that is until the patient, Lee Agason, was rushed into the office.
Doctor!
What seems to be the problem here?
Here, I was whooping my son in a game of 21. Next thing I know, he told me he was cold as snow. I told my son he better keep playing. But when I looked down, he was on the ground, laying. He seemed to be fatigued, but I just figured it was because I was schooling him like Jeff Teague. I dragged him off the court, scolding him for being a bad sport. When I was driving him to the hospital, I told him to get big, like not little.
As the father conversed with Dr. Kotchenberger, the patient stirred from his sleep.
What am I doing here? Why is it so cold? Can we turn off the AC?
It's not cold, son.
What other symptoms are you suffering from?
Well, lately I've had a lot of problems defecating from my anal canal.
We must run in the family. I mean, he is my biological son, if you don't see the resemblance. Also, this fat ass over here been eating all my food and gaining so much weight that he got kicked off of the wrestling team.
Alright, so fatigue, intolerance to cold, weight gain, memory problems, constipation. Do we have any other symptoms I should know about?
Yeah, we were playing a sport and he complained about chipping and breaking his prissy nails.
Alright, I want to order a blood test and we'll see what comes back.
Damn straight.
Well, Mr. Agason, your blood test came back, and I'm afraid your thyroid levels are too low. Let me check one last thing. Yep, it's a goiter.
What's that?
A goiter is an enlargement of the thyroid gland, usually caused by hypo or hyperthyroidism, which I'm afraid your son has, hypothyroidism. This can be caused by excess iodine, a tumor in the thyroid gland, or an autoimmune disease, usually Hashimoto's disease.
Is he gonna die?
I assure you, he's not gonna die.
Damn. Alright, what are some treatments? How does this go about? Is he gonna live a normal life? Normal?
Usually I prescribe thyroid medication, synthetic thyroxine, a medication identical to the hormone T4. The dose will depend on your son's age, weight, and severity of the hypothyroidism. If the hypothyroidism is serious enough and doesn't respond to the medication, it is possible we have to operate on your son's thyroid. Your son will need to maintain a balanced diet and will need to take the synthetic thyroxine for the rest of his life, but he will be able to live a normal life.
We're here for our checkup.
Sit down, please. That's concerning. His face is still swollen. I thought the thyroxine would clear that up by now.
Oops.
I have some confidential matters to discuss with your son. Can you please leave for a minute?
Alright, I'll be outside. It was nice seeing you, Dr. Kotchenberger.
Thank you very much, Mr. Agason. So, Lee, tell me about things at home.
Lee proceeded to regain his health and then whoop his father in a game of 21.
Everybody get up, it's time to slam now. We got a real jam going down. Welcome to the Space Jam. Get your chance, do your dance at the Space Jam. Alright.
goiter is an abnormal swelling of the thyroid gland. It's usually caused by hyper.
Is he gonna die?
I assure you, he's not gonna die.
Do I line after that? I'm a line.
This man's gonna fail you.
Alright, let's do this shit.
Yeah, why is this not like focused? Alright, hold up. It's not focused.
We're here for his check.
Go back.
You gotta go back.
You gotta go back.
You gotta go back.
Wibbity wop, man.
Oh, shit. Okay.
Alright, go for it.
I'm over it.
You have to actually jump back. Let's make it. I can do it.
Dr. Kotzenberger!
You take what you did to your son. Do you hear me say?